It is absolutely absurd how many of these things I have to fill every time I want to water that garden. Just crazy. Hi, I'm with Heather and welcome to the video. So I'm going to take you around and show you some of the things that I've got going on. Aww, look at that. My beans and my peas love each other. So cute, bless it. It's intertwined. Over here I've got my first tomato ripening. It's my first sun gold, so super excited to taste this. And as you can see, here is my beautiful tomato jungle. Silver dust squash doing very well still. Let's have a look and see on the flowers situation. Oh, lots of little flowers. And one of my winter squashes setting just there. I don't really know why they have what looks like this hole in the bottom, because that does not look like a promising sign to me. This monstrosity here at the front is also a dahlia. It's just starting actually to get some not seed heads, flower buds on, so should be expecting some flowers from that shortly. Just come slightly to the left. This is my catmint, which is now flowering, so I've seen a fair few bees on this. And down here is my Nepeta variegata, which is growing away nicely, taking over the bed. One of my dahlias over there. See, it's very beautiful. I think that's my favourite one. I've seen plenty of bees on this one. A few up there on my onion flower as well. Over here is my round courgette with its beautiful flower, which you can eat these flowers. They do taste kind of sweet actually. I've taken most of the broad beans out here, but this one still looks very healthy for some reason, so I've just left it. These are my weed buckets. Finally, my bunny tail grass is growing. And this stuff is like the silkiest feeling stuff. It's like so cute. And I've got some cornflowers in here. As you can see, I've got this was I don't know what it is. It looks a little like valerian, but it's this pink weed that grows everywhere near where I work. So I just pulled a chunk out of the wall and stuck it in here. So we'll see how that does. What else do we have? This little pink weed. I don't know what this is. This just somehow seeded itself in here. I've not planted that. This is some kale that's sort of left over from when I had kale in here. This is another bunny tail. And this, you see how it's got like all those bits on it? I don't know if that's like pollen or something, if that's making seeds. This is another one of those pink weed things. I've got some of the tiniest poppies ever in the world back here. I don't know what this is. All the poppies that I planted in here were supposed to be at least 60 centimetres high. This is not. So I don't know. I think it's either a breadseed kind or possibly the mother of pearl, but I'm not sure. And this is a mullein plant that I harvested from out of the wild because it had a little baby, so I just dug a little up and brought it here to grow. It's my butterbush and my nasturtiums, which seem to be growing rather well. This is a new plant which my next door neighbour gifted to me, bless her. It's apparently called an Evie, and she says the bees really like it. Got some purpley flowers there. It's cute, and she'd taken some cuttings, so she gave some to me. Got a couple of strawberry varieties that I've grown there. Some that I bought there. Some more down here. These ones up here are actually from a runner. So I've got a lovely little factory going on there for strawberries. And this is the black peppermint, I believe. I've seen a fair few bees on this as well, gathering pollen. And these are my beautiful salad buckets. I've been harvesting off some of these. I mean, look how beautiful that is. It really is. These are my Jerusalem artichokes. Somebody pointed out that these little ones might not be sunflowers, but actually just be small stems off of this. So should be interesting to find out. Getting my first stripy pepper on my candy cane plant there. Which is, you can see it's got the variegated leaves on it, which is very beautiful. So yay, very excited about that. So I've got a couple more bits. I have the most knobbly looking red potato, which is a burgundy red, I think was the variety. I mean, it's kind of cool looking under the skin, but are they supposed to look like that? So when I was looking for these and having a little bit of a dig in, you know, the top of the pots to see if there were any more potatoes, there was this huge god spider, and like I probably jumped about 50 feet backwards. It's like, spiders are fine. It's like I wouldn't hurt them. I know they do a lot of good for the garden. They catch all the annoying things like, you know, flies and stuff, but they can bite. I mean, even here in England, where it's not poisonous, or at least not poisonous enough to kill you, I don't like spiders. I got a couple of, well, one of them I've just chucked on the floor. A couple of broad beans. Apparently you can eat these raw, but I tried it. Did not taste great, to be honest. So this right here is one of my Ricotta Peppers, the ones that have black seeds and purple flowers. And do you see how they have very slight fuzzy leaves? Yeah, that is a feature of these kind of chilies as well. And over here I have what I hope are Brad's Atomic Grape tomatoes, but I got them from an eBay seller, and I do not trust eBay sellers because there are so many of them that just sell dodgy things like rainbow tomatoes that aren't even a real thing. And the thing is, you don't know whether that is what you wanted it to be until like 3 or 4 months down the line. So you could have like set your heart on having, in this case, a Brad's Atomic Grape tomato, and then it could turn out to just be seeds that somebody's taken from a supermarket tomato. So yeah, this is a test. If these turn out to be okay, then that's great because I've got a new supplier of seeds potentially, but yeah, I did start them a bit late because I only got them late, and I want to find out this year if that seller is actually any good. So if anybody has ever used the eBay seller season seeds, if you have any experiences with them, then please let me know in the comments box whether what you grew was any good. At the moment, all I can tell you is that the seeds I got from them, they were cheap and they arrived quickly, and it's definitely a tomato of some sort. But other than that, I don't know. So fingers crossed they're one of the good guys. Another thing I'm proud of, my avocado. So as you can see, this kept growing leaves and dying, and then that whole growing tip died. And I was like, oh no, it's just all gonna die. But then it formed this new growing tip and it grew, and it's making all these big healthy looking leaves. Yeah, I'm so thrilled. I'm just so thrilled that it's all looking so beautiful and healthy. So this is actually my drying area. I've got some it was sold in Sainsbury's as a large spring onion. So basically, after I was done using it, I stuck the bulb bit in the ground and let it grow, and this is what I got. And then this is one of the onions I planted from bulbs, the snowball variety, which is kind of cool. The top's flopped over, which I think means that they're ready to pull up. And then I've also got these are my what are they? Daffodils. They're my daffodil bulbs. And then all these here that I've got lying out, these are all my tulip bulbs, which have basically all split, so I'm going to have literally millions of tulips next year. So they're just all in here drying at the moment. Oh, and then in here I have got the garlic. It didn't really grow into bulbs like it was supposed to. The elephant garlic did the best, but interestingly, some of the garlics, they made like little mini bulblets on the stem, which I didn't know garlic did that, so that's kind of cool. You see that one is a beautiful purpley striped one. And that is a pleasing golden colour. This one, let's turn it the right way up, is elephant garlic, but this is supposed to split into cloves. I think this is still a monoclove at the moment, so I'm just going to stick it in the ground again this year and just see what happens. Because apparently you can grow some kinds of garlic. You can definitely grow hardneck garlic. You can also grow elephant garlic as perennials. So, gonna give it a go. I must admit, I do feel happy looking at my harvest all kind of laid out like this. Makes me feel that I actually did something right. So I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.